Welcome back, it's Bastion Assassin, and one more time at least, we'll be streaming Assassin's Creed Ezio Collection AC2. I've just been picking up some miscellaneous stuff, finished off all the miscellaneous achievements, so that now at this point we're left with nothing but story-related achievements. I'll come back and do the chests later, out of stream, don't worry guys. Ugh, I know we need to pick up some codex entries and stuff before we'll be able to finish off the game. However, I'm going to save that until later because we might not finish the game tonight. We're at the beginning of sequence 11. That leaves 11, 12, 13, and 14. I don't know if we'll be able to get through 4 sequences tonight. We did last night, so we will see. But without further ado, we're headed to Venice to continue with sequence 11. I'll try and keep my commentary to a minimum. However, if there's something noteworthy,
Get down! Now! Eccolo! No, you... Ma che fa? Is he safe? Mario? Where are they taking it? You shouldn't be up. Don't you? You want to... Down! Ora! Aha! Get down from there! Oh, now! There he is!
We remind cittadini that the restorative work on several of the city's bridges is ongoing. Please be
If you have
patient.
any
Do
information,
not let
come
frustration
forward at
caused
once.
by delays at the workmen themselves. Leave me alone. Please, leave me alone.
Another one. These are evil times.
Tired of feeling the road through your boots? Is the rain keeping your feet cold and clammy all day? Perhaps it's time you made an appointment to treat your feet right. Down to Pazio's. He's got just the boots for you. Following the death of the Portuguese ambassador, the council reminds all citizens not to eat the fish from the city's canal. Let it be known in Paolo in Maschera is to be held for the Palazzo Dandolo in 1 week's time.
Going!
Frangibus
Va bene.
Dandolo himself shall preside.
Va bene. After you.
There! On him!
Now we will let you stay.
Get out! Go! Cittadini! The squadra di San Corsone is to commission another cycle to adorn their chapel, and their and do not let frustration caused by delays at the workmen themselves.
Weapons of the finest grade, here for your perusal, good people.
I say.
The maestro awaits. He will not suffer mistakes. Package it correctly. Do it now.
The Spaniards here? That changes things. If I can infiltrate this group, take the place of the courier, they'll lead me right to the figlio di puttana.
Fair price for quality work. You have come to the right.
When can I get my hands on you?
Yes, with you, man.
It's your number!
Ciao ragazzo.
Yes, sir.
This is a moment of great importance. Stay in formation. Make this right.
One thing I find really amusing about this mission is how suddenly, as soon as you're carrying a box and can't drop it without raising any suspicion, suddenly there are, or at least there seem to be, at least 3 or 4 times as many other box carriers as there normally are. And if you bump one of them, your number is up. Fortunately, I have learned over the years to give them a rather wide berth.
Good citizens. In its wisdom, the minor council
At the very least, no minstrels approach you during this mission.
coast to cities of the Barbary Coast. A new agreement has been signed with the Bay to ensure your safety.
You really have it? You were not followed.
Absolutely. Everything went perfectly. We have followed your orders exactly as specified. The mission to Cyprus...
It's been some time.
Rodrigo. So, where is he?
Who?
Your prophet. Doesn't look like anybody showed up, Rodrigo. How many people have died for these? For what's in this box? And look, there's nobody here.
You claim not to be a believer, and yet here you are. Don't you see him? The prophet is already here. I am the prophet. Now give me the apple.
Come and take it from me.
One of the things that's great about the Ezio trilogy, and the same applies to AC1 to a lesser degree, and AC3 to an even greater degree, is how much the story of those who came before is interwoven into both the historical and the modern day story, rather than just the modern day story. That here we have this prophecy about a prophet, which obviously comes from those who came before. I mean, with the blessed retrospect that we have, you know, where we can say definitively, well, the only reason we know about a prophet is because they were looking ahead and seeing the future. But I mean, it's so much more refreshing when you have this cool historical story in a cool setting, but it's also tied absolutely and essentially to the modern day story and the story of those who came before. And that was always one of the best things about Assassin's Creed. And as much as I love all of these, it's something that has really suffered in both Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Syndicate in different ways. They've both had stories that suffered, and both for different reasons. Both of them neglected the modern day story. In Unity, they had a modern day story, but nothing really came from it. I mean, like it was an interesting premise for the modern day story, even, but because of how it plays out in the end, with Arno's actions making it a zero-sum conflict, really became rather dull. And then you've got Syndicate, where they're, oh no, we've got a modern day story. They've got cutscenes, you know, they've got stuff happening with people that we care about, like Sean and Rebecca. Or Galena even, right? And then, even though that's going on, it's still incredibly dull because at the end of the day, the story's gone nowhere. And I think that the reason, not the reason, there are many reasons why the Ezio trilogy was the most exciting and most successful part of the series. I think that one of the biggest reasons is because of how it's so effectively and successfully tied together it's the three main elements of its story. There we go. Finally, man, I was really struggling to get that.
Uncle!
Don't worry, Nipote. You are not alone.
Volpe? You doing here?
We could very well ask you the same thing.
We?
Save your questions, brother. Don't let Borgia leave that box.
Avanti!
Now, you all shall die.
Take him down, Ezio. You're right behind you.
This is pathetic. You cannot stop this ring. What lies in the vault shall be mine.
My God, our Ezio has become quite a guerriero. Who will mess with the box? You get the sword.
What fun! Let's do this more often.
This is a losing battle for you, Hombrecito. You will die by my hand, just like your father. This war has been going on far longer than either of us have played a role.
Isn't this magnificent? All of us smashing these Templar heads together!
Notevole, Nipote. You've improved since the last time we fought together.
Bravissimo! We should do this more often.
So not to take away from the mood of the scene, but one of the things I find amusing coming up here is the fact that this is actually the real moment where Ezio becomes an assassin. Not in the sense of someone who, you know, kills someone else for political reasons or for other reasons.
Or are you here for another reason, my son?
But an assassin with a capital A, part of the Assassin's Guild, the Assassin's... It takes on the Assassin's Creed, whatever else have you.
I came here to kill this bastard.
Sorry for that sneeze, everybody.
Care less about your
But the other big
never
thing...
showed up.
That's my wife sitting next to me. Sorry, guys. The other big thing...
The prophet's arrival.
I don't have a recording studio or anything.
And unknown
So
to us,
I don't know, I was recording
here
a
you
video
are.
one time and farted. And
Perhaps all
had to go
along,
back
you were
and
the one who
record it again because the audio caught it.
Who are you?
Niccolò di Bernardo de Machiavelli. I am an
It's
assassin.
coming up. Ezio finally joins
trained
the
in
Assassin's
ancient
Brotherhood,
ways
right?
to safeguard mankind's evolution.
I remember playing
like you,
Black Flag and the community
Each one of us
really criticized the story. It's
All
like,
assassins?
well, he's not really an assassin until the end of the game.
It's
Well,
true, Nipote. We have all been guiding you
neither
for
is
years,
Ezio.
teaching you the skills you would need to join our ranks. I think it's time.
We have our prize, but there is much to be done. Come, meet us here at sunset.
That was some bad texturing.
La Shea Waka Umutlak Bel Kulun Munkin. These are the words spoken by our ancestors that lay at the heart of our creed.
Where other men blindly follow the truth, remember,
Nothing is true.
where other men are limited by morality or law, remember,
Everything is permitted.
we work in the dark to serve the light. We are assassins.
Nothing is true.
Everything is permitted.
It is time, Ezio. In this modern age, we are not so literal as our ancestors, but our seal is no less permanent. Are you ready to join us?
I am.
This only hurts for a while, brother. Like so many things.
Benvenuto, Ezio. You are one of us now. Come, we have much to do.
Are you okay? Do you want to stop?
No, I need to go back. Right now.
Oh dear.
Sean?
Of course. How could I have forgotten?
You want to share with the rest of us?
Rodrigo Borgia is elected Pope in 1492, which means Ezio's greatest enemy is now also the most powerful man in Italy.
Always wanted to visit the Vatican.
Well, your luck's in, Desmond. Happy days. Because that's exactly where you're going.
Fascinating.
I
Absolutely.
love how for some reason Ezio's dripping wet.
Leonardo? What does he do?
I could no more explain this than explain to you why the Earth goes around the Sun.
You mean the sun around the Earth?
It's fabricated with materials that shouldn't exist. And yet, this is clearly a very ancient artifact.
The Codex refers to it as a piece of Eden.
The Spaniard. He called it the apple.
Like Eve's apple, of forbidden knowledge. Are you then suggesting that this thing... This must never fall into the wrong hands. It would drive weaker minds insane.
No doubt the Spaniard will be relentless in his desire to gain it back.
Ezio, you must protect this with all the skills we have taught you.
Take it to Forli. The citadel is walled, protected by cannons, and our ally controls it.
Who is this ally?
Her name is Caterina Sforza.
You don't say. I think I may enjoy this mission. Thank you for everything, my oldest friend.
Leonardo, Ezio tells me you travel off into Milano. I have a grand villa in Toscana. You must come visit me there.
Well, well. Look who it is.
Madonna.
I thought when we met you were a bit special, but... an assassin? Walk with me, Caro. You're going to love Forli. The cannons in our citadella alone go back 100 years. The artifact will be quite safe there.
Forgive me, but I've never heard of a woman ruling her own city before. It's very impressive.
Well, it was my husband's before, of course. He died.
Oh. Sorry.
Don't be. I had him killed.
Oh.
We discovered Girolamo Riario was working for the Templars, making a map of the locations of the remaining Codex pages.
I never liked that goddamn son of a bitch anyway. He was a lousy father. Boring in bed, and a pain in my ass.
Look!
Oh no! Aspetta! What's happening?
They came as soon as you left the city walls, Signora. The city is under attack.
What? By who?
The Orsi brothers, Signora.
Oh, sangue di Giuda.
Who are the Orsi?
The same canaglia I hired to kill my husband.
It's the Spaniard, of course. The Orsi have no worldview bigger than their purse.
This would have been a good point for Ezio to take the apple far from here before coming back to defend Forli for Caterina.
They're after Riario's map.
But
Basta with your map, Niccolo.
no, it wouldn't have been interesting for the
My
game.
children are inside.
So, oh well.
Oh, porco demonio.
They say that new contraption from Padua does wonders to a man's balls, yes?
They're already inside. Double-crossing bastards.
Is there another way into this place?
Aspetta. Perhaps yes. There's an old tunnel under the western wall from the canal.
Bene. I'll be right back.
Hey, you! Yeah, I'm talking to you. You spineless dogs. You occupy my city, my home. You think I'm going to stand here and do nothing about it? How about I come up there and rip your ballet off? What kind of men are you?
Displeasing His Holiness the Pope by not seizing the dike on annual rents.
Like a real man. And I'll kick your balls so hard they fly out your nostrils! Lurido branco di cani bastardi! Tornatevene a casa se non volete finire impallati sulla mura della mia cittadella! Ah! Ma forse è per questo che non vi decidete a uscire! Già, scommetto che lo gradireste assai un bel... Ezio! You did it! Seguimi!
Go! Take him down! You think you can outrun us? Eccolo! Get in! Trust me to get caught in the middle! Ora! Your blade will be more likely than mine to survive now. Fresh caught leeches.
That's it. Come back anytime.
Get him!
This won't take long. Do this.
Eccolo! You won't believe your eye. Just take a look.
That's another room.
Listen well. I also have overstock from my brother's forge at very attractive price.
Soon you'll provide great joy as a swinging target for the stones of this boy.
Eccolo! There! There!
Get him! There he is! Get him!
What's going on in this cursed strait? Who saw what happened?
Now!
The middle! Whatever you say.
There he is!
Never
Naju!
beat me. Let go. What? You damn contadini saw this in the last of the
Aprite la porta!
I want to know
Aprite la
all about
porta, presto!
it. It's an ambush.
Who saw what happened?
What's going on? Did anybody witness
Ezio!
the killing?
Piccolo! In here! Bambini! But where are Bianca and Ottaviano?
Forgive me, Signora. They were playing outside when the attack began. I don't know where they are.
Reinforcements from the mountains! They are breaching the citadel!
Ezio, don't let those bastardi get in here!
With me!
Caterina! Caterina Sforza! I know you're in there! I have something you may want back! Are you missing any children? And Ezio Auditore! What a pleasant surprise!
I take it you would be the Orsi brothers.
Ludovico!
And Gecko, at your service!
Basta! Where are my children? Let them go!
Of course, Signora. We'll happily give them back for something of yours. A certain map.
And a certain apple, brother.
See, a certain apple indeed. Or shall I slice your baby's necks ear to ear?
Bastardi! You think you can threaten me? I'll give you nothing! You want my children? Take them! I have the instrument to make more!
When you change your mind, they'll be in the village outside the city! You have 1 hour!
Caterina, no. I can't ask you to sacrifice your children.
Nobody's sacrificing anything. Go get them back for me, Ezio.
See, you have my word. The apple needs to remain in the citadel. Keep this safe.
Now where is he from?
Wow, he's got a sharp tail.
Oggi il merluzzo costa la metà! Guardate che meraviglia queste spigole!
I don't like the look of that.
Oh, my God. This week I'm almost killed by my Get down! Or I'll throw you down!
These are the men you have to hold me? Dolci, it won't be enough. My Grazie, grazie, messere. But my brother, they're holding Ottaviano at the lighthouse.
Andiamo! Here! Hey, hey! Yeah!
Your man.
You want to see your boy walk again, Caterina? Give us what we want, or I'll throw him off the edge.
Mama, help me! I don't want to
Sit down, Marmocchio! Let's go, Caterina. Show yourself. The apple on the map, or your kid's a cripple.
I have to pee. Please, messere. I need to go to the bathroom. Just let me go pee.
Oh, per Dio! Chiudi il becco!
shoot!
Katerina was a fool to send you.
Or are you the fool, dying for a handful of change? Was it worth it?
More than you know. The maestro gains his prize because of me.
Muori col tuo orgoglio, per quanto vale. Requiescat in pace.
Grazie, signore.
Avviso! Che diavolo laggiù! Get in! I don't see him!
What are you doing out here?
I'm so sorry, Ezio. I'm so sorry.
What happened?
It was a trick to lower our defenses.
As soon as you left, they attacked again. Checco Orsi. He has the apple.
What? No! Where is he?
We chased him out here. But the bastards escaped into the mountains.
I'm going.
Special dispensation and pardon, along with future
unbelievable prices I have for you, schematically.
See, the way they put it there, and the way that it seems it would be, right? And the way it was written into the Assassin's Creed Renaissance novel, is that then you'd go and chase Checco Orsi into the Apennine Mountains. Now, while Forli doesn't get very much content in this game, compared to the Apennine Mountains, it is quite a bit. Just earlier today, I was working on getting the achievement for wearing the auditory cape in each of the cities. And I was like, oh, it's not unlocking. Let's see, I've been to Monteriggioni, I've been to San Gimignano, I've been to Firenze and Venezia, and I've been, did I say Forli? I've been to the 5 cities, right? I'm like, ah, it's not unlocking, what's going on? I'm like, wait, what about the Apennine Mountains? That's not a city. Well, might as well give it a try. Sure enough, I went there and it unlocked immediately. But here's the issue with that. There are exactly 2 reasons to return to the Forli Mountains, or to the Apennine Mountains, after the chase through them with Leonardo's carriage. And those reasons are to collect the chest if you're a crazy completionist like me, and to get the achievement for all of the, or for wearing the auditory cape in each of the cities, if you're a crazy completionist like me. So if you're not a crazy completionist, and you don't like avoiding fast travel, then, yeah, and unless you like to avoid fast travel, then you're never going to have a reason to return to the Apennines. Oh, come on, I shot him. I was locked on, and I fired my gun.
Leave me alone. I will
One quick whack with the hammer. That'll do.
So,
I think it would have been nice
you have
if
your
Keko
prize
Orsi had
again.
actually fled to the
Was it
Apennine
worth
Mountains,
it?
and you had to actually
So
follow
much
them. If there had been a
bloodshed.
chase scene, I mean, in the novel, I believe there was a carriage chase scene. And I know they had already done a carriage chase
prize
scene,
of
but it
such
was
value
against guys that were jumping on your carriage.
will not
It would have been
remain
interesting
yours
if you
for
had the
long.
2 carriages and you were ramming and trying to get over to him, something like the beginning of Revelations, you know? But that wasn't in the game, and it's unfortunate.
Don't. Who are you?
Another great moment right here.
Stop.
When you're playing this for the
Don't
first
go, Ben.
time, and I mean, like, I'm talking back in, like, spring of 2008 when these DLCs first came out, right? And you have to wait for the second DLC. And if you're like me, you don't really know who Savonarola is. You know, at least at that point in my life. And you're like, who is that guy? Come back like a month later and Ezio's got a beard. Hey Ezio, I watched your beard grow.
Are you all right?
Didn't bother changing your clothes, but
To you?
I watched your beard grow.
I don't know.
One of my guards had the luck to find you in the hills, next to Keko Orsi's dead body.
See, that I remember. Wait, there was a third man. He took the apple.
Who?
He wore a black robe, like a monk. And I think... a missing finger. See, Katerina, I have to go, right away.
Of course. Then you will need this as well.
The map Niccolo spoke of. Your husband.
Ex-husband, mio caro. He swore he'd uncovered the locations of all the Codex pages. You will recover the apple, but you will never find the vault without this. You know, there is an abbey in the wetlands near here, where I've seen monks wearing black robes. I'd start there. Now go. Find us a Stramaladetto monk.
I think I'm going to miss you, Katerina.
Oh, I know you will.
Along with future spiritual considerations.
You are not down, or I shoot!
Anyway, it was one of those moments playing Assassin's Creed. We're like, wait, who, what? What's going on? Oh, shoot. I thought it was going to land right in the water. And just scrambled at that point onto Wikipedia to figure out who the heck this Savonarola guy was. And then, you know, I had to wait. I think it was like a month before the Bonfire of the Vanities came out. And then I have kind of a negative reaction to Bonfire of the Vanities. A lot of what happened in that, I think, was because people had asked for more assassinations and whatnot. And Ubisoft, I feel, tends to do this, sometimes to their benefit, but often to their detriment. That when they get feedback from their customers, they take it too seriously. They don't. It's like running your company by focus group, you know. You can get some good feedback, but often you need to take it with a big grain of salt. And what I found was that simply taking out all of Savonarola's lieutenants gets boring, tedious, and repetitive. Enjoy that in the next part of our stream.
God's will be done!
Leave me alone, please. Man, leave me alone. Now you have done it.
Grazie. I wonder if you can help me.
What do you seek?
A monk in black robes who lacks one of his 10 fingers.
Well, Brother Guido has only 9 toes. You sure it wasn't a toe?
Quite sure.
And then there's Brother Domenico, but it's his entire left arm he's lacking.
Again, quite sure it was a finger.
Now wait a moment. I do recall a black-robed monk with 9 fingers. Yes, of course. When we had our last San Vincenzo's feast at the Abbey.
Yes, I know the place. I'll try there. Grazie.
Go in peace, brother.
I always do.
No, no need for such acts among amici. Carry on.
Excuse me, brother. I wonder if you can...
Unholy demon! Get away!
What's wrong?
You're the one who killed Brother Stefano! Brothers, the killer of monks has returned! Please, no! I don't want to die!
I only kill those who kill others. And your brother Stefano was a killer. I'm sure you are no such thing. Now, listen to me. I'm looking for a black-robed monk who's missing a finger.
Missing a finger, you say? Do you mean like Fra Savonarola?
Savonarola? Who is this? You know him?
I did. He was one of us, for a time.
And then?
We suggested he retire to a hermitage for a good long time.
I'm afraid to say his retreat has come to an end. Where would he have gone?
Oh dear. Santo Spirito? In Firenze? It's where he studied. Perhaps it's where he would return.
I thank you. Go with God, brother.
Alright, on to sequence 13. I think we may just wrap up the game tonight. At least in terms of what I'm going to stream. As you can see, I also finished the Assassin Tombs.
I repaired that busted memory. Why don't you try opening it?
But you mean like that last one we did? Seriously? No, but it's like, we're gonna take care of... Gosh, that's really loud suddenly. Sorry, I'm not sure why that got so loud all of a sudden. I apologize. I have no idea what he's even saying. That just blasted Ezio's family at me.
Piero had only a tenth of his father's talent, we'd still have some place to call home.
Never should have welcomed that mad monk into the city. Look at all the misery he's wrought.
Get in!
I don't understand why he'd be so willing to accept his oppression.
Now! Eccolo! Get him! Which way did he go?
Back!
Down back here!
Spin!
I'm losing him! We've got to hurry!
Salve, Ezio. You picked a fine time for a homecoming.
Then it's true. Savonarola has taken control of Firenze.
Yes. No doubt aided by that treacherous artifact.
We should get to work on retrieving it.
That may be more complicated than you think.
When isn't it? Why don't you fill me in on things?
Walk with me. It all started a few weeks ago. The man everyone once reviled was suddenly the one they worshipped.
Ah, the apple.
Only in part. It's not the city he's enthralled, but its leaders. Men possessed of influence and power. They, in turn, oppress the citizens and ensure his will is done.
The people act as if they have no say in the matter.
Rare is the man willing to oppose the status quo. And so it falls to us to help them see the truth.
Those bodies bear the emblem of the Borgia.
Yes. The Spaniard keeps sending his soldiers into Firenze, and Firenze keeps sending them back. Usually in pieces.
Then he knows the apple is here as well. An unfortunate complication. On me.
Bizarre. What's with him?
Get in! Where is he? He's out everywhere!
Now where has he got to?
Got you!
Not here.
Fuggi, amico!
He's there, on him!
I want no part of this! Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Fish! Reserve is a cosmic joke! Always in the wrong place at the wrong time! Madre Santa! Time to leave! Leave! Non uccidetemi!
Let's go.
Leave me alone!
He is not professional.
There he is! Via! Via! Maledizione! After him! Hurry!
Falling a direct assault would be dangerous.
True. But what other option is there?
Aside from the city leaders, the people's minds are their own, correct?
Si.
And they follow Savonarola not by choice, but force and fear?
Si.
Then I propose we use these to our advantage. We can silence his lieutenants and stir up discontent. He will be distracted, and and I will have a chance to strike.
Clever. I'll speak with La Volpe and Paola. They can help to organize the uprising as you free the districts.
Then it's settled. I'll take care of his abettors.
Eccolo! There! Oh, there! Faster! We're losing him! There he is! Laggiù! He's losing us! Faster, ragazzi! Couldn't obey the law.
The timing on those rocks is always exactly what it needs to be to knock me down without somewhere to grab him on the way down. Not sure why Ezio was so eager right there to grab, or to tackle somebody instead of just dropping, but he was. Sorry, I'm notorious with very low notoriety because of having worn the auditory cape, which for some reason this time decided to leave me notorious. I don't think I remember ever seeing it do that before, but it left me a little bit notorious in each city, and so each city I've gone to since then I've had to clear out my notoriety. It's kind of obnoxious.
Reject the base and material. Seek salvation in the flames.
I'm just trying to recall. This is a viewpoint, isn't it? This building? There it is. It's not marked on the map right now because it's not the, you know, first viewpoint in the district, but just thought while we were up here we'd better at least get one viewpoint in the district taken care of. Here we go.
Others might gaze upon my creation and see something of the Lord within. Well, would they not be also brought closer to it? So I thought myself an outcast, a speaker, a preacher, a guide to those who had lost their faith. But in truth, I was deceived. The devil is a crafty sort. His manipulations many. I thought my works were real, but in truth, they were doors. Doors that allowed his corrupting influence to enter into our world.
Dang, my timing was bad. I was too slow because of that viewpoint, and now he's completed his first circuit, and people are like, hey, what are you doing up there? I think we're gonna have some people climb up here, actually. Which is gonna be obnoxious, because my preferred way to end this guy is with an air assassination, but maybe he'll get here before they learn to climb. Nope. Here comes one guy.
Ink and canvas evoke desire, which in turn births jealousy and rage. Destroy them!
Oh well, I missed. That's embarrassing. Oh, come on.
Keep him busy.
Ugh. Oh, that was bad, you guys. I'm sorry you had to see that. That's better. We didn't attract any attention while jumping across this time. I think it'll go a little bit smoother. Oh, There's one guy that's interested. And a few more. I think that we're gonna have this taken care of maybe before they can make it.
Surely capturing him would be divine. It seems a righteous form.
There's our guy right there.
And if others might gaze upon my
Once he comes close enough,
of the Lord within,
let's do a drop assassinate on him.
not be also brought closer to him. And so I thought myself an altruist.
There we go, and okay, there we are. Right in the fires, basically, the actual bonfires of the vanities spoken of in the title of the DLC.
What have I done?
Your actions were not your own.
But they were. My own self-doubt let him hold me as he did. I am sorry.
As am I. Non è una scelta che compio a cuor leggero. Requiescat in pace.
Remember you Dora! Flank him and keep it simple. I will...
What's he doing?
Where is he at? Spread out! He can't be far! He's crazy!
You must go.
Eccolo! There! There!
Get the hell out of here!
Now! Now! You should not be up there! He's bolting! Stop him! Faster! I see him! There! Shit! I've lost sight of him!
Oh, I always worried about something like that happening in AC1 with the really low viewpoints. I don't know if I've ever tried doing that in AC2, but that might be one of my new favorite moments.
People of Firenze, come, gather round. Listen well to what I say. The end approaches. Now is the time to repent, to beg God's forgiveness. Don't you see? The signs are all around us. Unrest, famine, disease, corruption. These are the harbingers of darkness. We must stand firm in our devotion, lest they consume us all. I see you, Doc, that you think me mad.
You should not be out here. Leave!
Did the Romans not say the same of Jesus? Know that I...
Tonight! You won't get away! Mercy, please!
I've held a mass demonstration. Pezzi di merda, do not get through! He will not get away!
He's fast! There! Get him!
Don't. Just don't.
Come on, then! This is fun!
Your mind. Since it is your own.
Not all of us require deception to be convinced. I already believed. All I said is true.
Nothing is true. Non è un compito facile il mio. Requiescat in pace.
Great, that was a big fat waste of a smoke bomb. Oh, I'm gonna go around this corner, and then there's a whole bunch of guys there. Should have checked my minimap.
Devotional landscape. Only from the start of the tale can anything beyond the very citizens
I suppose you only appear to be calm.
Get down, now!
Non si passa! Do you hear me? Until you've all submitted and given yourself over to the Prophet, Savonarola, this bridge will remain closed to you. I hear you moaning and complaining. You say you have things to do, places to go, obligations to fulfill. Ha! You have but one obligation, to submit. Why fight us? Why resist? The city is ours. Your precious Medici have abandoned you, fled into the wastes to wallow in self-pity. Savonarola is only the best for you. A city free of vice and temptation. A people united by faith. All men are equal in the eyes of the Lord, and so they shall be in Firenze. This is a chance for us to turn over a new leaf, to leave behind our miserable past, and return to simpler times. I am here to help, to lead you into a new future. Only accept our gift, continue to refuse, and I fear you'll...
There he is! Nacho!
You wear a noble's clothes. How is it Savonarola charmed you?
Wealth and power do not ensure contentment. I wanted even more.
And now instead, you have nothing. Questo non è che un atto dovuto. Requiescat in pace.
would make a man perform? Ah, of course.
Did I just see that? I must be working too hard.
What would make a man perform? Ah. Oh, has he been drinking?
Alright. Coming up here, there's a good chance, knowing my history, even having played this game as many times as I can, I'm not saying that I'm really good at the game. This, at least for me, come on, Ezio, is one of, what the heck? One of the most difficult assassinations, not just in this DLC, but in this whole game, including all the assassination contracts and all the main assassinations. It's just a tough one, kind of to pull off. I mean, it's not horrible, but there's a good chance I'll fail it a couple times, just to forewarn you.
If they want to eat, then accept Savonarola as their leader. Are the Medici family that can hold any sway in this city is beyond me. To think I once considered them my patrons. They forced you broke, opened my eyes. Then I saw the instance of Rome and the division it creates. Savonarola will lead us into a new era. One of fraternity, equality, and justice. All that remains is for us to cast off the shackles of our troubled past and accept the Lord as our savior and true leader.
What do you know? First try. Like nothing.
What have I done?
You tried to force devotion.
Sometimes the people must be told what to think.
No good has ever come of that. Benché il mio cuore sia turbato, la mia mente è lucida. Requiescat in pace.
You won't get away!
Damn it! It's getting away!
Well, that was a little blood. I think in Florence proper we're going to make a west to east kind of direction, knocking out these other 5 lieutenants. By choosing to go in a west to east direction, I think we've chosen 2 of the harder achievements, or 2 of the harder assassinations in this DLC. This one's not tough once you can get to the bale of hay, but just getting there can be just obnoxious sometimes. I mean, it's not horribly hard, but sometimes the guards will catch you. And the doctor can be kind of tough, too.
Without this most basic resource, they'll lose the means to resist. They will be forced to stand down. Already, many have fallen into line. They require clothes, food, shelter, water, and all of these things are born of them.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
And now it's just the wait. And we'll do a high profile from cover assassination. It won't be bad.
You think this post a waste of time? But you must understand. Our very existence depends upon keeping all of this secure. You don't believe me, do you? Let me explain. The Fieno feeds our horses. They, in turn, pull our carts, which transport our goods to other cities.
You would have let your own people starve. And for what?
Too long I suffered their insults. They called me simple and low class. I wanted their respect.
I'm afraid you do not have mine. Per quanto sia penoso il trapasso, lieto sarà il tuo sonno. Requiescat in pace.
Merda! Get him! I'm with you!
You're not alone, brother. Shit, I've lost sight of him.
Bastard! I suppose one could hide here. Just hold your guard. You'll tire eventually.
You know what to do. Stay calm.
Remember
Strike!
your
Ora!
duty. Flank him and keep it simple. Just hold your guard. You'll tire eventually. Flank him and keep it simple. Just hold your guard. You'll tire eventually. Choose your words carefully, man. This one is your fool. Wonder who you fella found. Rest in peace.
Alright, next topic is glitches. This doesn't bother me. This amuses me. Most of the glitches I saw coming out of Assassin's Creed Unity, which you may or may not know is one of my favorite games in this franchise, or stuff like this, like Arno getting stuck on the architecture or falling through the map, or heaven forbid a weird glitch where people's faces are gone. Which in fact that glitch, the very same glitch is present in this game. I'll be uploading to my YouTube channel something that reminds me of my very first YouTube video, which was something I recorded here in Assassin's Creed 2 using an old cell phone back in 2009. Just capturing off the screen, just a glitch, where that happens in Venice all the time, like every playthrough at least once, where one of the guards will not respond to you, and then when you stab him, he just starts multiplying. So there's like 30 guys on the roof, and they're raining off the sides of the rooftop, and it's just fantastic stuff. I mean, this is fantastic. This is just incredible. It's not game-breaking. It may be immersion-breaking, but it's not game-breaking. And people really tend to make stuff like this out to be way worse than it is. I mean, I couldn't be happier that this guy's stuck doing this. But he's having a hard day.
Peasants are not allowed up here. You belong down below with the rat. You must not disrupt our work. Firenze is sick. It's our duty to cure her.
How? By forcing our people to follow a madman?
It is unwise for you to challenge those in power.
Yes. Well, that is about to change.
No! You won't take me! Savonarola will know of your treachery! Guards! Guards!
Don't you? He's there, on him!
Savonarola is our savior! Why must you resist this? Things are better under him!
Glitches like that, where he got to a ledge and he's like, oh no, suddenly I don't know how to climb, I can only jump straight up in the air. It's just hilarious.
No,
you know, it's funny stuff. It is the stuff that video games are made of. You know, it's stuff that makes your playthrough unique, different, and special. Man, people just whine and complain about it. From here until next Sunday. And, I know that some people complained about Skyrim, but it didn't tarnish Skyrim's reputation, you know? Like it did for Assassin's Creed Unity. It didn't make it so the next game was, again, entirely catered to customer feedback, and like, the next year after that, they completely delayed the game out a year. I'm not saying that that's all because of customer feedback. I don't want to be that one guy that's like, well, maybe the delay wasn't a good thing. We don't know yet whether or not the delay was a good thing. Who knows what the next game will be like, or whether the delay will have been worth it or not. I hope. I hope so. I want the next AC game to be incredible. Syndicate was a letdown. It wasn't Unity that was a letdown for me, it was Syndicate. I mean, it's a fun game, don't get me wrong. Story's weak, characters have no motivations, they're boring and bland. Ugh, man. Don't get me started on that game. There's a glitch right there, as if we haven't had enough already, right? that I encountered on many playthroughs. I may have to stop the stream as a result of that one, or we'll just deal with it. Because as far as I can remember, there's no way to get rid of that glitch.
You're not allowed up here. Leave. What the devil are you doing up here? Hey, get down! Get out of my sight! Order! You shouldn't be up here. At once! Get down! Get down! Now! You shouldn't be here. Get down from there!
I got lucky there that I didn't get detected. I don't know why I didn't get detected. But I got lucky.
There he is! Lajou, you earned!
Maybe not. Just took his time.
You shouldn't be here! Yes. Now! Now! Cazzo! Get down from there!
This song drives me crazy every time I play this game. I get what it is. It still bothers me. It's just not pleasant to listen to.
Suppliciter te petimus. Amen. Tiam dissipa ilor.
I thought he preached the word of God.
I fear his sermon is a lie.
I led my flock astray. It's just... I wanted so badly to believe.
We all do. Vedrò compiuta l'opera di mio padre. Requiescat in pace.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens when you look before, or when you leap before you look. Yeah, don't do that.
The città, in its wisdom, has elected to raise a nominal levy.
Does there something ail you, friend?
Something is wrong here. Where is everyone?
Another challenger. Excellent. Savannah Roller warned me that some would oppose our rule. And so I devised this little trap to ferret out those foolish enough to play at hero. It's proven to be both entertaining and effective. Incominciamo! What a spectacle! I wonder just how long you'll survive. Another a few days back. For 3 dozen of my men. Before he was finally put down. He's interested. Every day without fail. Another of you approaches. Nonconformists. Malcontents. Revolutionaries.
Finish him! Just ready to strike when the time is right.
Just excuses.
Your position
of the downtrodden there. You'll come to free the seal. A rebel leader intent on ushering in new age. One who fights for justice. Liberty. Which lie?
Remember your timing, man!
And do not be mistaken. These are lies. No matter what any of you say, you're all here for the same reason. The same selfish reason. Glory, distinction, fame, physical, spiritual, or both. So which are you? Is it validation you desire? Or perhaps penance for some old deal? Did your father abuse you? Did other children tease you? Did a lover spurn you? If I had to guess, I would suspect a form of insecurity. Why else do you wear the hood? All right. Your face from the world, from yourself. I see these words are wasted, serving only to send you further into frenzy. Fighter, you can't hold out forever.
Hey, get Ora! So you die! You are not getting past me. Get him! Hey, you can run through this wall, stronzo!
Is this truly who I was? So proud and cruel.
No. Savonarola bewitched you.
Did he? Or was it that I tasted power and found myself intoxicated? I wish I had been stronger.
As do I. Mi rincresce, ma non c'è altro modo. Requiescat in pace.
Better not be a troublemaker.
Someone saw the fight, surely.
Hey,
Come forward.
What is your...
Hate you, pathetic stranieri. Always thinking you know better.
I'm traditional.
You look stronger already.
Dear God, forgive my disrespect.
Alright, last lieutenant.
It's quite simple, amici. If you desire care, you'll submit yourselves fully to our new ruler. God bless yours away. Continue to support the Medici, who, as you know, have long since left Firenze, or accept Savonarola. Why fight him? Why refuse? He is a good man, strong of character and morals. He seeks to save us from ourselves. And saving is what we need. Before Savonarola came to us, we were mired in sin, gluttony, lust, pride, avarice. Need I go on? You have spilled the blood of a healer.
No. I've spilled the blood of a tyrant.
To command such power over the body, between this world and the next. It seems I grew intoxicated.
And now you grow still. La tua morte non sarà inutile. Requiescat in pace.
Nice try. You can't outrun us.
I'm going to catch you!
Vitello, Manzo, Agnello, sempre freschi!
Alright, lieutenant's all done. Let's go finish off Savonarola and get the apple back so that we can go after Rodrigo.
You belong down below with the rabble. He's here!
We pride ourselves. Ciao, signore. Hope to see you again. He'll hurt someone.
Murderer! Stay back! I'm just a messenger. Take it! Please don't hurt me.
You got some now.
Dio beato, non te lo so.
You've done well, Ezio.
Oh, thank goodness.
Watch.
The 360 version of this DLC, the crowd noises didn't work. I'm just gonna enjoy this.
Why do you disturb me? You should be cleansing your home, cleansing yourself. There are bonfires to see, prayers to be said, penance to be done. You will do as I command. You will. No.
Find the apple, Ezio. It can't be far.
There he is. Get him.
Taste what awaits them, eh?
What's got into him?
Come, don't be shy. I've done what I could, but perhaps you should avoid the details.
He must be destroyed. Aiding your stoic watchman. Help at their cost.
I'm sure I have just what you need. Somewhere in the back.
Harbor no kindly thoughts for this hard.
Just a simple man.
What is going on here?
Please, Santa Claus. God bears witness to
It
the
sounds so much better with the actual crowd noises.
Prophet this way. Blasphemers, heretics, you will burn for this. Do you hear me? You'll burn.
Show mercy.
No one deserves to die in such pain.
Ezio logic. No one deserves to die in such pain. Then he stabs him through the cheek.
I knew this day would come.
That kills him?
Please.
For
Show
reals?
mercy.
I have. Ma ora, che sia il tuo Dio a giudicarti, requiescat in pace.
Silenzio! Silenzio! 22 years ago, I stood where I stand now and watched my loved ones die, betrayed by those I had called friends. Vengeance clouded my mind, would have consumed me
Were it not for the wisdom of a few strangers who taught me to look past my instincts. It never preached answers, but guided me to learn from myself. We don't need anyone to tell us what to do. Not Savonarola, not the Medici. We are free to follow our own path. There are those who will take that freedom from us. Too many of you gladly give it. But it is our ability to choose whatever you think is true that makes us human. There is no book or teacher to give you the answers, to show you the path. Choose your own way. Do not follow me or anyone else.
That was a sudden and awkward end to that music. Gosh. Alright, I apologize. I did not have the time in between streams with everything else I was trying to do to pick up all of the codex pages. So we're going to have a brief codex page collection and decryption, and then we will move on to the end. Looks like we're only missing 4. And I'm pretty sure they're either in Venice or Forli. We'll check Forli first, and then Venice. And then we'll come back here, decrypt them, put them up, solve the puzzle, head to Rome. Alright, looks like we're just missing 4 in Venice. And I know at least one of those is in Cannaregio, so we'll start there.
Must be a drunken
Reports of a recent outbreak of plague. Please consult
Right there. Have I seen you before today? I don't know. Oh. Something about your cowering, abject terror brings back memories. Now clear off.
Oh man, you gotta love that. These courtesans are in a serious hurry. Look at them go. Looks like I'm prepping for a wedding, doing the wedding march weird thing, you know. Step, stop, step, stop, step, stop, step, stop. Oh goodness, they're not doing it very well. Oh look, hey, now that we stumbled over here, look at us.
A great metal work here. Anyone seen my assist?
Bene, where to? At the north of the gym.
Now, I know that was a bit of a waste of money, but I decided instead of having the courtesans just let me in, keep them busy, I'd lure my way in to get in quickly, but leave the mercenaries to keep them busy on my way out.
God bless. Deliver us from these oppressive tyrants.
What are you doing here?
Va bene.
Brava tesoro, facci vedere tutto.
Cosa? Ti piacciono quelli in uniforme?
Oh, guardate. Che zucche.
Come and get your red hot art. Hey, come, friends. Did you mind for making a
I cannot.
Leonardo!
Ezio, so good to see you. How can I help you?
Ha! You found another one. How exciting!
How exciting!
I think this is the key. If I just rewrite this line... And it works. Here, take it.
I can never clearly see Europe right there. What is going on with it? Let's just fix that. There we go. Okay.
Ezio!
It is time, Uncle. Let us finish what you and my father started all those years ago.
Indeed. Perhaps now we can finally make sense of this prophecy, and put a stop to whatever it is the Spaniard is plotting.
We should start by locating the vault. The Codex pages will lead us to it. Let's take a look. It is a map of the entire world, but there are lands shown here that do not exist.
Apparently they do exist. I imagine they've yet to be discovered. Or rediscovered.
How is this possible?
Perhaps the vault will hold the answer.
Do you see where it is, then?
No. It can't be. The vault. It looks like the vault is in Roma. Then the Spaniard. This is why he became Pope.
Now I understand. It's not the vault alone he's gained access to, but the staff as well.
What staff?
The Codex always spoke of 2 keys. 2 pieces of Eden needed to open the vault. One is the apple.
And the other is the staff. The papal staff is the second piece of Eden.
For years, no, decades, we've sought these answers.
And now, at last, we have them.
But so too could the Spaniard. And if he does, if he finds a way into the vault, its contents will make the apple seem a trifling thing.
I must go to Roma and find the vault. What are the rest of you?
We'll do what we do best. Cause some trouble in the city, giving you the freedom to conduct your search.
Just let me know when you are ready, Nipote. Roma beckons, Ezio. Let me know when you are ready to depart.
Let's do this thing. Alright, we have one, say, extracurricular goal. Oops. One extracurricular goal in this playthrough. And that has to do with notoriety. Basically, if we can reach, not the Sistine Chapel, but like the corridors before that, without becoming notorious, it actually plays a unique track that can only be heard there. But if you're notorious, it'll play the notorious song. So, our goal, I've done it before and I can't remember how I've done it. Shoot, I can't believe that guy didn't see me. Our goal is, you know what, ledge takedowns are going to bring notoriety. Our goal is to get there with as little notoriety as possible. We're going to do that by trying to do low-profile assassinations, single assassinations, avoiding ledge assassinations and such. Maybe getting detected and doing some combat.
The tall one, he's disappeared. Ma dove stai? Whoa.
That's one way to doing that first part. It's a horrible, horrible glitch in this game that if you don't lock on to people, you can just kind of stab them. And I think we're going to use that to carry us through with very little notoriety. Oh, oops. Again, we're avoiding ledge assassinations because they give us about 5% notoriety. Not that I think we're going to have a problem. Even just with as much notoriety as we've dodged at this point in the infiltration, we will probably be able to get through without reaching notorious. And I know it's playing the notorious music right now, but that will be gone later on.
You are not allowed down! Eccolo! Get in!
Come on. Oh, didn't get anybody, okay.
Let's end this quickly! Andiamo!
There's our first bit of notoriety. That's what, about 10%? It's not awful.
Assassino! Assassino!
So now we've got to try and get through this without having to fight too much. Oh, shoot. That's about the worst thing that can happen, is to lose your horse.
Don't close the gates! Stop the intruder!
Come on. There we go.
I see him! There!
You'll not get past. Right here! We'll get the
Alright, here we're just going to try and get up the wall without fighting these guys. There we go. Yeah, and low-profile assassinations as much as we can. Alright, what to do here? I think we can rush cover to cover a little bit. Here we go. Maybe make our way up the wall without having them detected. That'd be fantastic. Just wait for this group to move back. There we go. Avoidance rather than confrontation. Confrontation is where we get notoriety. Just, again, let's try to avoid everybody. Not this guy. We're going to assassinate him because it carries us forward and gives us a little bit of momentum. We don't have to fight these guys. We do have to fight these guys in this courtyard down here. Let's try and make it quick. I don't know, that's not going to be good for our notoriety.
We work together. He can't take us.
It's not looking great, but it's also not looking really bad.
Don't fall for false opening.
I wanted to take out that seeker.
Keep him busy.
There.
Release me.
Here we go. Just about done. Might make half notoriety, so we should get our unique track. Alright. I like to use a lot of poison coming up here in the next part. Really? Come on, guys. Gotta know when to give up. Alright, here's our unique music. Just listen up. I'll shut up now.
Doesn't look like one.
Credo in unum Deum Patrem omnipotentem, factorem celi et terrae, visibilium omnium et invisibilium, et in unum Dominum Jesum Christum, Filium Dei unigenitum.
Alright, I hope you enjoyed that track, but we are going to continue on with the story as we are nearing our final confrontation with Rodrigo Borgia.
Non factum consubstantiarem Patris.
I thought I was beyond this. But I'm not. I've waited too long. Lost too much. Requiescat in pace, you bastard.
I don't think so. No! How is it you resist? I see. Kind of you to bring me the apple. Now give it here!
Vaya farti fottere.
Always the fighter, just like your father. Well, rejoice, my child, for you will see him again soon. You will give it to me.
As you wish.
Fascinating. An impressive power, this. But if you think it's going to save you, you've another thing coming.
This is, to me, the worst moment, not just in AC2, but possibly in the entire series. And it's sad because it's a great moment in the story, and it led up to it so well. And then, just like when you fight him in Venice, he's just a sponge, and that's all it is. And it's not like it's challenging, because AC2's combat isn't particularly challenging. It's that he just has so much health.
You are right to fear.
And there's no special trick to getting him. Oh gosh. Like, to getting his health down quickly. I mean, all you can do really is just beat on him. And it gets really hard. It's not like your assassins are even helpful. You know, these clones of Ezio just stand there blocking. Yeah. So helpful, guys.
A clever trick, but useless.
Rodrigo has it right. A clever trick, but useless. Yes, yes, Rodrigo, we know. The only thing that can hurt you is hitting you 1,000 times.
No, you will not take this from me.
It's finished, Rodrigo. Lay down your arms, and I will make sure the end comes swiftly.
Really, Ezio? And would you give up so easily were it the other way around? Why don't we find out? At last. And now, to deal with you.
I love how in Brotherhood Ezio says that his armor took the brunt of that attack. I mean, he's bleeding out on the floor right there. He passes out. Like, really? Your armor helped you so much. I think we're getting a unique track right here, too.
What is this place?
Ave Maria, gratia plena, Dominus tecum, benedicta tu in mulieribus, et benedictus fructus ventris tui, Iesus.
Open, damn you! Open!
It's over, Rodrigo. No more tricks. No more ancient artifacts. No more weapons. Let us see what you are made of, old man.
All right then, if that's how you want to play it.
What do you even want with the vault, Rodrigo?
Don't you know what lies within? Or do you mean to tell me the great and powerful assassins didn't figure it out?
Figure what out?
God. It's God that dwells within.
You expect me to believe that God lives beneath Il Vaticano?
A more logical location than a kingdom in a cloud, don't you think? Surrounded by sacred angels and cherubim. Makes for a lovely image. But the truth is far more interesting.
Let's say I was to believe you. What do you think you'll do when you open that door?
I don't care. It's not approval I'm after. Just power.
And you think you'll give it up?
Whatever lies beyond that wall won't be able to resist the staff and apple. They were made for very gods.
God is meant to be all-knowing, all-powerful. You think a couple of ancient relics can harm him?
You know nothing, boy. Do you think your image of the creators from an ancient book? A book, mind you, written by men.
You are the Pope, and yet you dismiss the central text of your faith?
Are you so naive? I became Pope because it gave me access. It gave me power. You think I believe a single goddamn word of that written?
Ave Maria, gratia plena,
You can't. You can't. It's my destiny. Mine. I am the prophet.
You never were.
Get it over with, then.
No. Killing you won't bring my family back. I'm done. Nulla è reale. Tutto è lecito. Requiescat in pace.
You have come. Let us see it, to give thanks. We must speak.
Who are you?
Many names. When I died, it was Minerva. Before that, Merva and Mera. And on and on. The others, too. Juno, who was before called Uni. Jupiter, who was before called Tinia.
You are... gods.
No, not gods. We simply came before. Even when we walked the world, your kind struggled to understand our existence. We were more advanced in time. Your minds were not yet ready. Still not. Maybe never. No matter. You may not comprehend us, but you will comprehend our warning. You must.
None of what you are saying makes sense.
Our words are not meant for you.
What are you talking about? There's no one else here.
Enough. I do not wish to speak with you, but through you. You are the prophet. You've played your part. You anchor him, but please be silent, that we may commune. Listen. When we were still flesh and our home still whole, your kind betrayed us. We who made you. We who gave you life. We were strong, but you were many, and both of us craved war. So busy were we with earthly concerns, we failed to notice the heavens. And by the time we did, the world burned until naught remained but ash. It should have ended then and there. But we built you in our own image. We built you to survive. And so we did. Few were our numbers. Your kind and mine. It took sacrifice, strength, compassion. But we rebuilt. And as life returned to the world, we endeavored to ensure this tragedy would not be repeated. But now, we are dying, and time will work against us. Truth turned into myth and legend. What we built, misunderstood. Let my words preserve the message and make a record of our loss. But let my words also bring hope. You must find the other temples, built by those who knew to turn away from war. They worked to protect us, to save us from the fire. If you can find them, if their work can be saved, so too might this world. Be quick, for time grows short, and guard against the cross, for there are many who will stand in your way. It is done. The message is delivered. We are gone now from this world. All of us. We can do no more. The rest is up to you, Desmond.
What? Who is Desmond? I don't understand. Please, wait. I have so many questions.
What the fuck?
Alright, I want to thank those who watched my stream, both here live on Twitch, and who will watch it afterwards on YouTube. It's been great going back and replaying this game. The remaster is great in a lot of ways and has a few flaws. So you know it's an Assassin's Creed game. So we're just going to wrap up here with
There's only about 10 minutes.
Desmond's escape.
Ready to go before they do. Desmond!
Yeah. And we'll call it a night.
All right,
and
Sean,
tomorrow,
I need you and Rebecca to get everything
I will
in here
start off
packed up
my
and
Brotherhood
loaded into the
stream.
truck. You and I'll deal with the Templars.
And her shirt is still
It was
bloody.
only a matter of time
Holy
before
crap.
they discovered us. To be honest, I'm surprised it took them as long as it did.
Let's go.
So, what's the plan? We ditch this place and then what?
There's another safe house. We've got company. The truck's just up ahead.
Great, I can't even continue on this wall until Lucy gets here. Oh, okay, come on, Lucy, come on.
Mr. Miles, this is
Mr.
an unexpectedly
Miles.
pleasant turn of events. And here I thought I'd have to waste more men on you. Kind of you to save me the trouble.
What do you want, Vidic?
For you to come home. We miss you terribly. There's still so much work for us to do together.
It's not happening, Warren.
You continue to disappoint in every conceivable way, Miss Stillman. I saved your life once. Do you remember? And this is how you repay me?
You saved me so you could keep experimenting on people, destroying their lives. And for what?
Oh, this tired argument again. As I recall, you were there, at my side, every step of the way. Their blood is on your hands just as much as mine.
You need to stop him.
I'm on it.
Great, Desmond. Strap that baton to your hip. Nicely done.
Are infinite, while yours dwindle by the minute.
And why can't I just stab him? For reals?
Uh-oh, Doc. Looks like it's just you and me now.
Enjoy your victory, Mr. Miles. Temporary as it is.
Desmond, we have to go!
There you are! Come on! Help Lucy into the van! Hurry, Desmond, we need to go!
You'll have your turn, Desmond. Warren's gonna get what he deserves. I promise.
So what now? Where are we headed?
There's a cabin up north. We should be safe there. At least for a little while. I have to analyze those tapes from your session. Figure out what's happening.
And then what?
Here we go. I've got you all hooked up. Got a long drive ahead of us. Figured you might want to play around with the Animus on the way.
Alright, but I got some questions first. I mean, what the hell was that in the vault?
What you saw proves everything I was afraid of. The Templars aren't our biggest threat. Not by a long shot.
So what, the sun is? What's it gonna do? Cook the Earth?
I doubt it, but I don't know. There's been some speculation that the Earth's magnetic field is weakening. A sufficiently strong flare could flip the poles and cause a geomagnetic reversal. It's all theoretical, but if it happens, the planet could become geologically unstable. Very unstable.
It's meant to be the stuff of pseudoscience, but clearly something catastrophic happened to the people of the first civilization. And that woman, was her name Minerva, was it? She seemed to think we were due for a second round.
So either way, we're fucked.
I don't know yet. We'll keep reviewing the tapes. And you can keep digging through your memories. Maybe there's more to discover.
Alright. Guess I better get started.
Alright, once again, thank you those who tuned in. Thank you those who will tune in. And until next time, which will be tomorrow with Brotherhood, remember, just have fun.